Hey, what's up you guys? It has been a little bit. I've been pretty good with making videos, if I say so myself. But I am back at you with another face of the day video. You guys seem to kind of like the last one, and I tried to make an actual tutorial, but it didn't work out, so I'm just gonna show you what's going on. I've had kind of a rough weekend, to be honest. So this is the first day in a few days that I've actually got out of bed and pulled myself together. So I kind of wanted to make a video about it. The only thing I don't have on my face right now is my lips, as you can tell, but that's because I'm gonna go eat some food and I didn't want to get it all messed up. So without further ado, let's jump into it. The first thing that I did was my eyes, and I used my Wet n Wild eyeshadow primer. Love this stuff, super cheap. Then I used the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, which I haven't used in a really long time. But I just used a couple of the shades in here to kind of transition. Mainly the Salted Caramel shade, which you can see that I've been loving. And then this shade here, I think it's called Milk Chocolate. I don't know. I took the little sheet out that had all the names of them. But this brown shade here, I kind of just mixed these two colors together and blended them into my crease, kind of like my transition shade. And then once the other shades were on, I used those two same shades to kind of blend them out more. I also used this white chocolate shade under the brow. So have been dipping back into this palette. It's been a while since I've used it, so I kind of wanted to use it again. Then I went into the Kat Von D Serpentina palette. I am still on this kick. It's either this one or that Modern Renaissance palette I have been using exclusively. It's like when you get a new toy and you only play with that toy. That's kind of what this is right now. So I used the shade Ink, which is this dark, almost black shade in the outer corner. And then this shade here, Medusa, on the lid. And then I took this red Blood Milk shade and put it underneath my lower lash line. I think that kind of just gives it a little something unique. It doesn't look super tired. You got to be kind of careful when you use red and pink shades around your eyes. It can make your eyes look sick or tired. But I think it adds a little bit of something there without being too sickly looking. So yeah, I've been in love with this palette. I don't know. I need to switch it up, which is why I incorporated the chocolate bar in there. Then in the inner corner, I just took some of this L'Oreal Infallible. These are also things that I've been kind of rediscovering in my collection. In the shade Iced Latte, and it looks like this. It's so pretty. And I got my brush wet and just kind of went in there to kind of brighten up that inner corner. Also for mascara, I used my Julep Length Matters. I feel like this is one of those mascaras that gets better the more you use it, because I think it looks really good today, really lengthened, and it wasn't always like that. I really had to build it up a lot when I first opened it. So I do think that it's one of those shades that gets, or things that gets better with age. Then I used the Maybelline Master Precise liner. I actually used this first and then the mascara, but kind of winged it out today because I felt Egyptian. I don't know. I didn't actually feel Egyptian, but yeah, did that. And then I used this Rimmel Scandaleyes pencil in black on the bottom and blended it out or smudged it out before putting that red shade on. This one and then this Rimmel nude pencil, that they're the same size. I'm trying to finish those up, so been really trying to incorporate that. For the brows, I just used my standard Rimmel brow pencil and then the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara. The pencil is in the shade Hazel, and then this one is in Brunette. So this is kind of standard. I talked about it before. Not gonna really go too much into depth about it. Then on the face, the first thing that I did, because I have been breaking out crazy, and I don't know what it is, if it's stress, which I don't think it is, because I really don't feel that stressed. I don't know if it's stress. I don't know if it's the weather changing from summer to fall. I don't know if it's like me being here eating like, you know, food that's probably not good for you. But I don't know. I've been breaking out. So I used this concealer. This is the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade number 10, and just kind of like spotted or put it on my zits to kind of cover them up before putting foundation on. And then for foundation, I've finished the Naked Skin One and Done. I used every last drop. You cannot like pump anymore. It's so sad. I'm in the shade Light. I love this stuff. I think it gives you such a natural finish. It's got SPF in it, so it protects you from the sun. And it's been a really long time since I've finished up a foundation, so I really, really love this. Definitely will probably repurchase it in the summertime. I think I'm gonna like ease back on it for the fall and winter for more like full coverage things. But I really liked this for the summertime, and it's really sad to see it go. And then I used the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light under the eyes, down the center of the face, and just blended that in with Real Techniques sponge. And then I also baked with my Coty Airspun powder. Then what did I do? I kicked off my bake with the NYX HD Banana powder. I love this stuff for like, if I'm not baking, for setting concealer. I also used it to kind of clean up my contour today, and I gotta say, I think I kind of like it. I don't know. But yeah, I've been really loving this powder, really reaching for it a lot more. It's very slim, compact. You can take it with you in your purse, just, you know, anywhere. And then for bronzer, I went back into my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. I love this bronzer. Like, I mean, I tried to put this on the back burner so I could like use other bronzers that I like haven't used in a while. Namely the Maybelline Master Bronze thing that I used in my last video. But this will always be like my favorite. It smells like chocolate. Oh God. It smells like chocolate. It's really like nice on the skin. It blends out really nice. So love that. Also, I forgot to mention, I set the rest of my face with the Kat Von D powder foundation. I'm in the shade Light 45. Then for contour, I just reached into my busted up contour kit. Just used this center shade for my contouring, my nose. Yeah, it's the same old stuff that I always do. And then for blush, I used this Nars blush in the shade Almeria. I got this limited edition, I think 2 holidays ago now. I really love this for fall. I think it's just a really nice, like, you know, reddish shade. It just blends out really nicely. Fall is like the only time I really use this blush. I feel like it's too dark for summer and spring. So the second that it like was September, I'm like, oh my God, I can use this blush. So yeah, really liked it. It was limited edition. I don't think they still have this shade in like their regular line. But if you do have it, bust it out for fall because it's beautiful. And then for highlight, I just used the Kat Von D Thunderstruck. I'm kind of stuck on this as well for highlighter. But then I also went over it with the shade from the Chocolate Bar palette, the Champagne Truffle shade, which is right here. I heard that in the Nikki Tutorials palette, they have a Champagne Truffle shade, basically like off of this shadow, but like kind of reformulated into a face highlighter. So I kind of got like the urge to use it. It is really pretty. I do prefer the Satin Sheets shade from the Bon Bon palette. But you can't even see it. It's right here. I do prefer the Satin Sheets shade, but I do think that the two of them together are like a really pretty highlight. There it is. There it is, catching the light. And yeah, and then I just set everything with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting spray. I'm almost out of this. I think I probably have 1 or 2 more uses and then I'm like gonna be gone. Definitely recommend it. Again, same with the eyeshadow primer. I think they have a face primer as well, which I'm like gonna probably try. These are super inexpensive and they work like a dream. So definitely recommend trying these out. And then for my lips today, I think I'm going to wind up using either Kat Von D Lolita, which is actually in my backpack right now, or, I don't know, I kind of liked what I used the Bow and Arrow shade over the MAC Soar lip liner. So I think I might do that. I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna probably eat food, so I felt really bad to not have the lips on, but it always gets messed up when I like eat and then it gets all over my face, and I wanted to film this video, so that's gonna have to wait. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video nonetheless, and I hope you guys have a beautiful day. The sun is shining, and I am gonna do my best to just like make it through the day, I guess. So yeah, until next time, I will talk to you guys soon. I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye!